And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to an impromptu stream with my man, Lane Kramer. Today we are unboxing a Grail, actually, Lane.
Yes.
You actually acquired something pretty damn cool, man, which I'm excited for you to have in your collection, man. This is truly exciting. So what do we have today?
So for everybody to see here, we have got MMS 486 Dark Side Anakin 6-scale figure. Ooh. Revenge of the Sith.
Man, that's true. I mean, lately we've been talking about how I guess there's Grails don't no longer exist, but
yeah,
I think this proves otherwise. This is an absolute Grail for a lot of Star Wars collectors, man. And first and foremost, congratulations.
Thank you.
You just got this in, and yeah, do you want to talk about? Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just got it. Hasn't opened it yet, man. So we're doing a fresh reaction here, y'all. So first, before we get started, Lane, let's check in to see who's in the chat real quick. We got a few people coming in. We got 6-scale separatists in here. What's going on, bro? H Green is in the house. What's going on, man? Photographer extraordinaire. AJ's in the house. What's going on, brother? Mark P's up in here. What's going on, man? Good to see you. Gigi's in the house. Hey, Gigi. Fun fact, man, we'll be hanging out with Gigi and Marco pretty soon in a couple weeks with a Disneyland trip coming up, man. So that's definitely going to be fun. I'm so excited for it. Universal Keys in the house, the collector number 1. We've got Knights of Ren 789. What's going on? Blue Tattoos in the house. What's going on, my guy? Blue Maniacs in here. What's going on? Mark P, Success Separatist, and Boston Collectors. What's up, Jonathan? What's good, man? KG Collector and what's going on, girl?
Wow, everybody's showing up.
Yeah, we got a good crowd today, man. So thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Walter Chunky's in the house. Don't forget to tap the figure. Actually,
that is never going to go away.
No, it's not, Lane. I believe there was something about some sort of, I don't know, clause or something that you have to actually do it. So. Yeah, Walton, keep an eye out, bro. Hugh, what's going on, brother? She says, am I a dark collector? I think I like all the villains.
There's nothing wrong with that. Because usually
absolutely isn't.
The villains get the best costumes and uniforms
and
armor most of the time. We want them to look scary or have weapons that we go, ooh, that looks like it could slice you into 5 pieces. I mean, let's be honest. Like if we saw in Rebels there, the showdown between Maul and Obi-Wan, who had the cooler looking lightsaber, even though the fight was over in 5 seconds, I would have gone Maul, baby. But
yeah, no doubt, man. All right, man. Let's get cracking. Let's see what you got.
Okay, so as I said, guys, this is all live, so hopefully everything's in good condition.
Yeah, this is genuine reactions. So, Lane, has this? How long has this figure actually been on your Grail list?
Oh, probably since I saw it a few years ago when I first started. It wasn't always one. It's never one I really thought necessarily I would get just because the price. I remember seeing it years ago when it was on Sideshow and stuff. But
yeah.
Okay.
So you had the chance to pick it up while it was on Sideshow, but just never did.
Yeah, because I wasn't really buying stuff like this at that time. I saw $200 and I was going, for how much I was making then, I was going, nope. All right.
Bob Dylan's in the house, man.
Hello, Bob Dylan.
And he says, watch out for the glitter bomb.
Yeah.
Glitter bomb. Why would there? Okay.
Yeah. No. This figure came with the CCFL, the light up lightsabers.
Really nice.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So
all right.
Not just the standard. So I have to be careful when I actually open it because I don't want to damage the lightsaber. First off, as we can see. So here he is, Anakin, and boy, this thing is actually pretty heavy. And
got a little bit of weight to it.
Yeah,
for sure, man.
And this is wow, this is just so awesome to have in my thing. And look at that. Just seeing the picture of the face of Sculpt, you go, this dude is going to give you a bad day. If I saw that coming at me and I was a separatist leader, I would be feeling really not good about my chances. Okay. Well,
Age Green says there's a bunch of fire in the chat today. Look at that. Like Chili Willie's in the house. What's going on, man?
We're going to switch down to a much better facial sculpt than my own. All right. Let's get
Lane, real quick, Hugh in the chat is asking how much did you pay for it, if you don't mind me asking. Is that something we want to keep confidential, or
that is going to be unfortunately something I would prefer to keep confidential. But I will
Sorry,
say
Hugh.
I will say I got a good value for it. But
That's
obviously,
awesome,
this is an amazing figure. I know we always comment on for a lot of these things, but the cover art and everything is always just so amazing looking for these figures. Like, look at that.
Bob Dylan says that the saber was actually made by Krista Guzman, the saber doctor, unless it broke in transit. I'm curious as to know how Bob Dylan knows all his information or has all his information.
Yeah.
Unless it's just generic information.
Yeah.
So
I
Equan's in the house.
Shared that.
What's going on, Equan?
Okay. So I'm doing this a little bit backwards.
Backwards.
We've got
okay.
And
wow, it's got a plug and everything. Look at that.
Oh, gee. Wow. Oh, wow. That is not something I expected there.
That's going to be something special, man. Let's get this thing. Let's crack it open, Lee.
Yeah.
Knights of Ren says that you paid like a lot of money for it. Ones and a bunch of zeros.
So here's the lightsaber. So what this is, guys, for if some of you are newer collectors, this is one of the lightsabers altered. You see this one actually, if you've seen any pictures where it lights up, this is actually one of those set up. Now I'm going to have to be really careful with this. Unfortunately, I'm going to run into a problem is I have nowhere to plug that in where I store my stuff. Like anywhere.
Universal key. What's going on, man?
But this is a little unexpected.
What's this? What's this? Do we have a bonus head sculpt? What do we have here? Chili Willie says nothing much. He's just getting into Hot Toys, and you have any suggestions for someone who's just starting out? Should I try to get Grails or just wait for the possible Chili Willie? First of all, you're taking your first step into a larger world, all right? Do not, I repeat, you do not want to start collecting these Grails, all right? You're not going to be able, it's a fast way to like see yourself out of this hobby, man, by collecting some of these Grails. There may be one or two that could be out there for potential re-release, but I highly advise against it unless you keep your ears to the ground.
Yeah.
Look out for that deal because sometimes they do come along, right? So I would say as of now, just start fresh. Whatever's out there for pre-order, whatever you can obtain right now, whatever's in stock. And if it's something that you're into, feel free to pick it up. But again, don't go crazy. You know, it's really tempting to want to pick up everything, but try not to collect beyond your means. You want to make sure your finances are in check.
Yeah.
And just collect what you love, man. Try to stay focused on the one thing.
And go ahead.
And just try to go for it from there. I know it's difficult at first, but believe us when we tell you, do not go down the path of picking up
it is
Grails.
A bad idea most of the time. Now you might was pointed out by Mario, you might get lucky. If you get lucky, you see something you want and it's a decent looking price, you think you can afford it, might be worth to go for it. But most times, look forward, young one, because we've got Obi-Wans and Anakins coming possibly here in the next 6 months with the Obi-Wan show. So you probably can get something from that, which will be just as good, if not better, than what we
Bob Dylan says, throw your phone out the window now and forget about everything you've seen and just get out. Just get out.
Well, just to show this right now, this was completely unexpected. And this is
Look
amazing.
At this.
It is the light side Anakin head sculpt, which is
wow. So is this a genuine OEM Hot Toy sculpt, or is this does this look like a recast?
I am not sure.
Judging by the paint apps, yeah, this looks like a third-party sculpt.
Probably.
But still, man.
That's
cool. That's awesome.
Yep, so it makes it definitely easier. But I will not be putting this guy because we are on a time constraint a little bit here. So we'll not be putting that in. But wow, this is amazing. Shout
out to my man Vane21. What's going on, Joe? Good to see you here, bro.
Okay. All right. So we got that taken care of.
H-Screen says that collecting Hot Toys is a marathon and not a race. Absolutely, man. Couldn't agree more.
Correct. Okay. So now let's get back to the actual main event.
Wow. No glitter bombs, unfortunately. So do me a favor, take a whiff at it, man. Let's make sure that nothing smells toxic. Everything is clean.
No, definitely does not smell like it's had smoke.
Very good. All right, man.
It's definitely
good. I'm so happy for you, man. This is freaking awesome.
Okay, so we'll try, and we've got obviously multiple hands. Here is a nice little force push hand, and then I guess he's telling some clone troopers, "Hey, there's just that way. Go shoot them, please." And then we've got a saber hand. So for his robo hand, then we've got just some of the other standard hands for his saber and other things, as well as maybe a force push, and I'm not sure what this one. But we've got plenty of hands here. Now we also have, I guess this is the light up hand for the light up saber alternate hand that you can get with him. Which
Bob Dylan says that last pointing hand is more like targeting the younglings.
Thanks, Bob Dylan. And then we have his alternate robot.
I was surprised to see this come with the dark side version, man. That's a nice addition. I mean, I don't display it, but it is a nice accessory.
Yeah, this is definitely. I don't. But that's cool. All right. Now here's the big thing with him, which also makes him great, and also makes him kind of a pain in the neck because you can't stick him in a default with this thing.
Unless you can get him to crouch all the way down on his knees, then you might be able to squeeze it in.
But look at this base,
man.
And yes,
that's nice.
Set it up. It does light up, but I'm guessing you have to use a thing to undo the screw and all that.
That would be a screwdriver, Lane. That would be a driver of some sort.
Yes, screwdriver. But look at the detail on that. Is that not?
That's fantastic, man. I love the paint apps in the lava, man. The different gradients that's in there. It looks really, really good. And the weathering on the top of this on the droid. Yeah, fantastic, man.
This is for right before you learn it's not too good at jumping guys at the high ground. But this is really cool. Like this is, I can see why now people really speak highly of this base. This is remarkable.
Lane, Bob Dylan says that it lights up if you tap on it, bro. Let's see. No, the top. You gotta tap the top. Let's put it in frame. Put it in frame so we can see it.
The eyes?
No. Triple tap? Try triple tap. No. Maybe a long press?
Dylan, yeah. Mario, don't encourage him.
Oh, man.
You just, Bob Dylan, I'm going to send you to the 7th level of Hades one of these days.
Hey, Danimal's in the chat. He's saying that I love this. There'll be nothing for me to unbox for a while. Living through you, Lane. Look at that, Lane. You're an inspiration, bro.
I love being an inspiration.
Single songwriters in here. What's going on, man? Very nice.
Hey, nice to see you, single songwriter. Okay.
Chili Willie says thanks for all the inputs. Just makes it kind of hard because you don't want some of these dope grails, but I won't want to pay $600 to $800 for something that might get a re-release. Yeah, that's the thing too. Chili Willie also take in consideration the age of these grails because some of the materials that were unfortunate that were used previously could possibly degrade, later down the line, depending on how the previous owner has taken care of them. So that's something else to consider as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Arum says that the base is remarkable, that I've never seen that before. Really? Oh, wow. This looks awesome. Maniac. Mark P. Tap. Riley's in the chat. What's going on, Riley? Good to see you, man. Says, wow, I actually just ended up selling this last week. My personal grail. Shame. Riley, bro.
Yeah. So what's nice with this guy is that the cloak actually feels like it has some wiring in the top here, so you can do a little manipulating with it. Now, to give people a better look at the facial sculpt here, let's see if, yeah, there we go. As you can see, the eyes difference and everything.
Focus back on you, man. Put that mug in front of your beautiful mug.
How's that?
There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go.
So you can see the eyes difference there versus the third-party light side one. This is an amazing looking figure. The texture and stuff on the cloak here and everything like that. I'm probably not going to have the cloak on him. Probably want to have him displayed. Because I know that there's supposed to be sometimes that this can cause stains and stuff on the neck or sometimes some of the other parts. I don't know, Mario, if you ever had issues with that with yours.
I haven't actually. I'm aware of the problem, but I just never had any issues with staining. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'm a little bit more brave than others when it comes to that. But yeah,
well, I know the person who I got this one from. They left the plastic on the neck actually to keep that from happening.
This guy, Bob Dylan, says he's sending this clip to Collecting Weekly. Bro, this is El Professor exclusive, all right? It stays here on the channel. Riley's asking again.
I almost forgot, though. I do have to do one thing. Boop.
Anything? Does it have light up ice?
No.
No?
If it was an Iron Man, he would.
Let's see. Tap it again and put the face up. Let's see. Tap, double tap, long press, do all that stuff.
Boop, boop.
Pinch to zoom. Does that work?
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Nope.
Sorry, guys.
No fire. No glow in the dark yellow eyes. But this is really good. I love how the materials on the actual his Jedi robes and stuff look. I really do like this. I love this look for Anakin.
Riley's asking.
Yeah.
Riley is asking how much did Lane pay for this. We're not disclosing that. All we're saying is that he got an excellent deal. Got an amazing deal. Yeah. Someone gave an offer he couldn't refuse. Let's put it that way.
Basically, because if this is truly, guys, when we discuss, I know, Mario, you discussed it. I've discussed it sometimes, and I know, guys, I'm obstructed here a little bit, but I think you're here to look at this, not me. As handsome as Mario and I are.
Yeah.
We're not as quite as good looking as Hayden Christensen circa 2005.
Speak for yourself, bro.
Okay. Well, I can only speak for myself. You have a much better beard.
I'm just messing.
You got your Kenobi beard, so that gives you a little bit there. But circa Jerry Garcia.
Okay. All right.
But when we talk, this is one of the few figures I would say and everything that just like you can look at this guy. This blows my mind that he sat for 2 years or a year or something.
Yeah.
And I guess it must have been since I didn't collect Hot Toys at that time, and some of the other longtime collectors here and stuff like you. I'm guessing that's how, like, Star Wars, the fandom was affected, especially for collecting habits back during the prequels, like Last Jedi era and stuff, because this came out, like, I guess a year after that, or like 2018 or so.
About that time, yeah, that sounds about right. 2016, so like 2018, 17, 18, yeah, around there.
Yeah, so I mean, but it was like around the time of the Last Jedi or after it, where it just
We're pretty much the sequels were pretty much tainting the whole entire saga, and most collectors just wanted out. Yeah. So this was a victim of that.
For a figure like this to have sat for a while, I mean, I can understand too where people did, at that time too. I think we have a better appreciation for Hayden Christensen now, especially because we're excited to see him come back. And I think Clone Wars and some other stuff have helped rebuild the Anakin Skywalker version of the character, over the last 10, 15 years for us as fans, where we appreciate him more. But Mario, since we can see the Hall of Grails that you have and your figures and stuff, since you've had a lot, and you've had a lot of them over the years, even some you may not have anymore.
Mm-hmm.
How would you say for what we would define as the Grail figures? Where would Anakin Skywalker fall on your personal list of ones you've owned currently? And I know it's hard to define what Grail exactly means, but I would do it as a combination of when you look at figures for how much that they are. If you were somebody trying to find it brand new, you were trying to find one for yourself, and also appreciation for the character, and just, if you were having to run around look for it, how much would you want it? Where would it factor kind of for you personally?
For this figure, I personally wouldn't want to pay more than $400 to $450 at most. That being said, I don't think, for me personally, it's not that much of a grail. If it were original trilogy focused, then yeah, that's where I live at, bro. So anything around that era would be more of a grail than anything in the sequel or prequel trilogies.
And
for me personally,
we're just speaking as personal preference or stuff like that.
Yeah,
because I'm more along Mario's time frame for original trilogy. Like, that's a big one. Although most of I didn't get to see the original. Didn't get to see, like, at least in theaters, the original trilogy until the special editions came out in the late 90s. But I saw those. At least 2 or 3 times in movie theaters. But like the prequels was my, like, from the beginning to end of actually seeing the story new. So I do have an appreciation for these, but I was already in my 20s also, like 19, 20 years old when those came out. And I really hate the Phantom Menace. I'm never going to like that movie.
Hate is such a strong word, man. I mean, just didn't appreciate it as much. How about that?
I just like the storytelling in it.
There you go. OG fan in the chat says, Lane, when you sell this, let them know and give them first dibs.
Yeah, I'm sure.
See, the sharks are out, man.
Yeah, my reputation precedes me. Wow.
Riley said he sold his for $740 and couldn't refuse. Yeah, the risk of the
now
reissue.
I want to
yeah. Hold my bows. What's going on, man? A Dark Side Anakin's in the same piece. I've been paired up with my 504's clones. Yeah, man. That's a beautiful display.
Someone else telling me I need to put it with and recreate the entering the Jedi Temple scene, which fits perfectly, obviously, with this figure. That I would, but I only have one clone of the 501st.
Time for another, man. Shout out Single Songman for asking who does attempt to get some clone troopers. Yeah, definitely. But Walton says, I am seeing things. Mario, am I seeing things, or is your setup, is your recent Maji case? No, man. I mean, you might be seeing things. I've had this set up for a while, actually. So, yeah, I'm actually still trying to finish it, man. I've got 2 more cases to build. So it's just,
how was putting them together?
It's easier, but I might make things complicated from time to time. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of setting up the time to do it, man. It's really time consuming, you know, unless you really got it down. They're really not that difficult to assemble for me. I mean, after I just had to refresh, and the first one took a little bit of time, but yeah, the rest of them.
Well, hey, Mario. So what I'm going to do, I don't think this is unfortunately going to work. So I'm going to take a minute here with Anakin. If you want to just be talking to people for a minute, I'm going to see if I can get the lightsaber here plugged in.
Ooh,
and see if we can light it up real quick. But I'm gonna because I know we're got like 15-20 minutes or so at the latest before you gotta.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that and get I see your. If you want to get the mobile cam set up, let's get some more close-up looks at it, man. And we'll get it going.
Yeah, my problem is for my other one, unfortunately, I'm limited by because I have to keep it plugged in so that I don't burn the power out because it burns through my phone sucks.
Okay, all right, no worries.
So no worries. Give me a minute here while I'm going to get some of this other stuff out of the way. Because
let's check in with the chat. CT603, happy Saturday, folks. I need one of these.
Here's one thing I just want to ask. This is a question to the chat and to you. So I'm considering, because of eventually trying to do some picturing, where my end goal is going to be trying to do a small like setup where it'll be using dark side Anakin and maybe in the light side head as well to the body, and doing a setup where it's almost like some pictures of because using Rogue One Vader and doing almost like Vader looking pensively down for a second, where it's kind of memories / echoes of his past, where I can use Dark Side Anakin and maybe set up like a clone trooper that'll be a small representation of when he marched into the temple, but also eventually using Clone Wars Ahsoka figure, since that armor her look is the last time he physically saw her in and everything. And kind of a memories. I would love to have Padme, but obviously we don't have that figure. So that may be some photography. If in some form or fashion I can actually make it look somewhat decent, I might be trying to do this figure. But anyway, I'm going to take a minute here, try and see if I can get this
aim high, Lane. Shoot for the stars, my friend.
I'll talk to Maz. He's much better at doing fun. But
Walton says, Lane, don't forget to break out the eyeshadow and give him some of that emo Sith look. Chili Willie says, how do you feel if I bought a grill just to have it and it fell apart? How would you feel? Like the Bespin Luke, dude, it would suck, man. I mean, you open something up and just to have some of the pieces just disintegrate in front of you after spending all that money, man, it's a horrible feeling. You know, I don't wish that upon anybody. Riley Reviewer says, technically the light side Anakin would make more sense to create the Jedi Temple March. He didn't have the Sith eyes yet, right? I guess.
Right. I think that's
but he was already deemed Darth Vader at the time, so I don't see why he couldn't.
I consider this, even though the robes are a little bit loose here and stuff, I need to futz around with them. I consider I consider that to be, when we see him marching into the temple, he's not Anakin Skywalker anymore. He is Darth Vader at that point. Like Artem has always had an appreciation for Hayden Christensen. I'm sure.
I bet you have. I bet you had, young lady. That's awesome.
I can definitely say back in the day, back in watching, I definitely had like an appreciation for Hut Slayer Land back in the day.
Oh yeah. You're not the only one, my friend. Yeah, prequels is my Star Wars. I got the Revenge of the Sith, Dark Side Anakin, and Obi-Wan Deluxe Cody and Rex. Oh yeah, man. That's cool. I mean, like I said, everybody's got their own Star Wars, you know, and that's awesome. Night of Ren, that prequels is your jam, and it's even more awesome that you can get freaking some kick-ass figures to go with that, dude. That's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got all those figures too, man. I love the clones, man. I want more clones. I really do. I want to see all the commanders, you know, all the captains, all the different battalions, man. I love them all. They're so unique, man. I love them all, dude. OG fan, wow! I consider this like old man animated Boba or Han Solo 600 plus, or is out of the question. Yeah, that's even 600 plus, man. It's like, I think it's too much, man. It's definitely out of the question for me personally, dude. I mean, I don't want to spend anything more than on any Hot Toys, pretty much about 400 to 500 max. I mean, depending on the character, but. Yeah, I mean,
it's hard. I mean, those Iron Mans are really hard, but at least they're die cast for $400.
Yeah.
But even then, I kind of go, ooh, you know.
Daniel says, to you all that have or had this figure for a while, how's the pleather underneath the tunic holding up? Always worry about flaking. Do you see any signs of flaking anywhere underneath the tunic?
Oh, on Anakin?
Because it also depends on, I guess, your environment, you know, how dry or how much humidity actually is in the area. So me personally, I haven't yet. I do plan to bring them back out from storage pretty soon. So we'll find out. We'll find out on mine.
Not on his Jedi uniform, as far as I can see, does not.
Yeah, Riley says, can't wait for Star Wars Celebration and wants to know if Lane is going. Lane, are you coming to Star Wars Celebration?
No.
That's too bad.
I cannot afford it.
Dude, you just spend all your money on this Dark Side Anakin, man.
Yeah, well, no. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, I would rather spend the money on the figure than doing a one-time travel thing.
Night of Ren is plugging in my freaking stream, bro. Look at this guy. $225 ship for a 501st select. That's not bad, actually. That's a decent deal.
Yeah.
Chili Will, if you're still here, man, help me out a rent if you want a 501st Deluxe.
Yeah, I'm primarily okay. So, guys, I'm taking the tunic off Anakin here. I'm putting that away for right now because I think it'll be easier to see him with the saber without that big old thing on.
Yeah, Walton. Right. I did actually add this Manji case on top of it probably about a while ago. And I got another one on top of it. Like I said, the build is still in process, man. And all of this will be all top to bottom Star Wars, dude. So stay tuned, man. Single songwriter says 303 lane, 303 before that tunic flakes. I know. Yeah, words of wisdom. OG fan, we need an El Professor. I know, bro. It's I'll get the build up. The goal is, I know I said this before many times, man. I'm sorry, y'all. Before Celebration, that's the goal, all right? To have the thing done, filled, collection tour, boom, all right? So I'll do my best to make that happen. Mark P, the CW Anakin should be a good figure. It should be, man. Yeah, I'm hoping so. It's just a bummer that it's delayed right now. I mean, there's just so many delays right now with Hot Toys. It sucks. But
that's what I was originally getting, was that I was getting that Anakin with the Clone Wars. And for people we have like who are first time collectors, if you have seen this and you kind of going, man, that Anakin looks really good, I would tell you the Clone Wars Anakin would probably be a good substitute. That's really
Riley says, congrats on the piece. It's a shelf stealer for sure, and he recommends getting some CCFL custom sabers with his bad boy.
Fortunately, he actually has that.
He's actually working on that right now, Riley. Hope you're still here, man. Nida Ren says, I'm going to the con in Tennessee here. It's called ICCCC, or ICCC, the Imperial Commissionary Collectors Convention on April 29th and May 1st.
So that's awesome, Mario. Dude. Have you ever had these sabers before?
CCFL, no. I've never messed with them. But I understand they're really sensitive.
Yeah. So I've got him plugged in. I've got him hooked up to the hand, all that stuff. So now I'm just got to determine do you just plug it in and it's supposed to pop on or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, man. I'll soon just plug it.
So I feel like this is the first time I have a desk. So do we have any CCFL veterans in the chat? Do you just stop, Mark? Don't stop tapping. Sorry.
Start tapping.
Sir, this is a family
maybe that'll work.
This is a family-friendly stream. Okay.
Oh, man. Hey, my man Link the Jedi. What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. Yeah, Bob Dylan says check the connections. That might be loose.
Okay.
Doc Smizzles here says, yeah, tap the figure. He already did, man. He already tapped the figure, and unfortunately, nothing happened. Six Sail Separator says there should be a switch. And Bob Dylan says that the blue hub, push them in. Hugh will be at Star Wars Celebration on Friday. Yeah, dude, I'll be there, man. I'll be there. And yeah, let's definitely meet up, bro. There's going to be a lot of us over there, man. So everybody just come by. If y'all see me, come by, hang out. Let's hang out, man. So, I mean, just a heads up, I'm a hugger. You know what I mean? So if that frightens you, if that scares you off, I mean, let me know. Let me know. OG fan says, plug it in, Lane. You take the male end of the cord and plug it into the female into the wall.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because I got it all attached there and pushed.
Electrical 101 lane, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, Riley says just plug him into the blue hub first and then plug him into the outlet. It should be all good.
Okay.
Rum says that I'm trying to get the display similar, but higher so you can see all the figures while she's walking around her room. Rum, I can't wait to see your display. I'm sure it'll be something. You just did an unbox. You had the unboxing of that Razor Crest. You got the quarter scale Mando with the adorable quarter scale Grogu. I'm sure your display's epic and can't wait to see it.
I should have known this was going to end in disaster.
Riley says that he bought the 4-day pass and he's giving Mario the biggest hug. Hey, man. Hell yeah, my dude. Can't wait to meet all y'all out there, man. May 28th, Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni will be at Celebration. Yeah, they're having a panel for, I think they're calling it Mandalorian Plus or something like that. So I'm hoping now, if anyone is in here, I know Arum and I want to know whether or not if there's any mention of a lottery system to get in the panels, or if we're supposed to be standing in line and wait for everything. So if anybody's around, let us know. That'd be good to know. CT603 says, happy birthday to my girl, Gina Carano, for the Republic. Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Gina Carano. Hopefully we'll get Cara Dune back. Hopefully.
Someday over the rainbow.
Someday, man.
Hopefully I'd love a 6 scale that has a better head sculpt than the statue of her.
In the premium format. And Dyson 829's in the house. Greetings, my friend. The Magic cases looks great. Thank you, man. Thanks for coming through, man. It's great to see you here.
Yeah, guys. So unfortunately, as of right now, I do not seem to be getting any response from this with it lighting up.
Start tapping. Start tapping, dude. Tap like you never tapped before, Lane. Let's hear it. Come on. Okay. Why is the camera off, Lane?
So that I could do this without being able to try and get all this out without like people being able to see how I banged my head here on my part of my desk when I was getting up. Even though I just said it's one thing to say it and you have to picture it in your own head's mind rather than hear it said to you. Okay.
Bob Dylan says PayPal dispute for a refund. Yeah, man, that might have to happen.
Yeah, I think not in this particular case. I will not do it this time.
Okay. Yeah, Riley, thanks for bringing this up. Sam Witwer and the Clone Wars Anakin actor got announced as guests coming too. Can't wait. Yeah, man, that's going to be Sunday. So I believe there's still tickets available for Sunday and Thursday, man, if anybody's in the area and wishes to go. Yeah, hell yeah. Single songwriter. Looking forward to Otter M's videos
right
and pictures
now,
of the event.
May not be lit up, but this is so you guys can get a little bit of a look of him actually without the tunic. And okay. So as you can see here, we've got, normally it would have the light up effect there. And then we've got Anakin himself, so you can get a little bit better of the costume and the boots. As you can see, they're pleather. Sorry, this is not perfect, guys. But as you can see there, I like the detail and everything for his actual arm and stuff there. This is an amazing figure, guys. This is well, I don't know about Comedy Genius. Uncharacteristically lucky.
OG fan is, I agree 100%, man. Comedic genius, man, even if it's unintentional.
So I can definitely say I am super stoked that I got this figure. He's going to be, as you can see right back there is where my current Hot Toys collection is. He's going to be going right up next to Vader. Rogue One.
Danimal says this is looking pretty sharp.
Yeah, and then
Riley's saying make sure that you plug it into the blue hub securely.
Okay, well here
and the right way. So while he's doing that,
and here is the hub.
Let's see what he's talking about. Okay. So you just want to unplug it and plug it back in. You want to try the other? Is there another port you can try to connect it in? Here. Okay. Does that unplug? Careful.
Yeah. Well, I'm not sure.
Okay. Well, just press into it a little bit and just see if it's actually making proper contact.
The one thing could be right here.
Okay.
Right there. a little bit.
Sometimes the best comedy is unintentional. Yeah, definitely MB Dyson for sure, dude. Lane also has the best laugh on the internet, hands down.
What,
dude? Single songwriter, man. He loves your laugh, bro.
I think I would probably go with I don't know, whoever did the laugh. If everybody, I know that Collecting Weekly has put it up. Unfortunately, the tapping gate. Whoever did the laugh where he sounded like he was sounding like a duck that was dying. That was the best laugh I've heard. Okay, but I'm not sure. If...
Lane, we're gonna see if we can get you some support. Okay, so I'm gonna full screen you. Okay. Take a look at the hub. Riley says he doesn't think that you have it plugged in. All right, and Bob Dylan is actually saying, pull out harder and grab it with both hands. And Riley's saying you got to push it in further. As Beams here, what's going on, man? Thanks for coming through, bro. We're here unboxing Lane Kramer's Dark Side Anakin, man. And it was a nice surprise to see a CCFL saber that came with it, but we're just trying to have a hard time trying to get it to work.
Anytime. All right, let me see. All right.
Just rip it out with your teeth. Nah, don't do that, man. Come on, CT. Come on, we don't want to. You don't have do you still have it plugged in the wall?
Yeah, it's lit up.
All right.
I'm gonna try and take out this. Let's try and put it in one more time. We're running. We're gonna have to. If we don't get here though shortly, guys, we'll have to end it here.
Well, maybe plug it into the other slot. See what happens. Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Did you plug it into the other slot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it one more time, and then.
Yeah, OG fan says how Lane is able to keep a straight face while everyone around him is hysterically laughing is pure professionalism. He never breaks character. He's absolutely amazing. Lane's a legend, isn't he? He truly is, man. I agree with you, OG fan.
That's the best joke I heard all day. All right, guys. I am definitely sorry here, but I've reseated both of these, and it is definitely not lining up. And I did hear from the person who sent me this that they did check to make sure it was working beforehand.
Got a PayPal dispute, man, on your hands. It sounds like.
I think if the CCFL does not work, I'll be okay. Any which way, this, guys, has been a wonderful unboxing. I have had a really good time here this afternoon. Mr. Mario, thank you very much for letting me be able to let people see a figure I'm super excited to be having. Guys, I would definitely say this is to me, this definitely fits for a quote grail figure. Like it has great combination of obviously one of the best bases. I see what people mean now that's one of the best bases Hot Toys has ever done. The figure is in great condition. Like I said, it blows my mind this thing's ever. Almost a couple of years. Now, as we were talking about before, Mario mentioned though, this guy is unfortunately also this guy is one of the most expensive figures to try and track down. Yeah. So there are going to be other options for this character because you've got the Clone Wars one. That one looks very cool. You can put it in context. You could get him, Anakin, which is going to have a similar head sculpt to this one, the light side version of him. You can get that with the staff and have a big vehicle for still, on average, maybe $150, $200 less than this guy goes for before shipping. And we may be having flashbacks. We got the Obi-Wan series, so you might be able to get a charbroiled Anakin Skywalker head with Darth Vader. Anyway, thank you very much, everybody, for showing up.
Absolutely. Let's check in with the chat again real quick. Adrian says congrats. Says that's a great unboxing. Mary Sullivan says congrats, Lane. 16 Fix Marco, yo, you're like hell late, bro. Gigi was here before you, man. What the hell? Come on, man. Single songwriter says if you live closer, Lane, that I would have had that fixed in 5 minutes. As an ex-electronics technician and knows all about wiring and soldering.
Bob Dylan pointed out, I am plugging it into a surge protector because I don't have anywhere like right around here. Direct plug that doesn't have stuff in it, but I will try afterwards plugging it in directly, see if that gets it to work.
Okay. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and wrap right now. Hopefully, Lane can get this whole CCFL lightsaber thing situated. Lane, congrats, dude, on this pickup. I am extremely excited for you, man. Happy for you.
Yes.
All the best, my brother. So,
thank you very much.
take a bunch of pictures, man. Hopefully, this CCFL thing is working for you. And
if I get it working, there'll definitely be some pictures of it. With that bad boy lit up.
Hell yeah, dude. We can't wait. Thanks everyone today for showing up on this last minute impromptu. And I really appreciate everybody out there, man. So we'll see you guys. I'll be on Anthony's later tonight at 6 Scale Mafia.
Nice.
Around 6 p.m. Pacific. So if you guys want to come hang out over there, you can come see us there. Tomorrow I'll be hanging out with Will as well for Collector's Mingle. So yeah, it's gonna be fun.
If you need more Mario on your weekend, you will get it.
Yeah, I'll be around. Shout out to Graham also, Jedi Night's Watch. I'll be there as well on Monday night. So yeah, I'm booked. So cool. All right, everybody. Have a good day. Have a good weekend. Happy Easter to everyone out there who celebrates.
Yes. Happy Easter,
if anybody celebrates anything else, happy holidays to all y'all out there. Really appreciate everybody out there tonight. And we will see y'all later.
May the dark side and the Easter Bunny be with you.